The one thing that struck both my husband and I when we came in is, you know, the early morning procession of the monks. That is one of my earliest memories of Myanmar. At that time, we used to stay in Golden Valley, and like, you know, at 4:30 or 5 o'clock, we would go out for a morning walk, and we would see that procession of monks who would come, and they would ring the bell of each house, and they didn't even probably have to ring the bell. The lady of the house would already be standing outside to do their donation, you know, to give them the rice or whatever they are giving. So I think that is something very unique to Myanmar. I haven't seen that in any other place, and makes for very good photography as well, you know, their whole line of monks. I think that is something that was one of the earliest and beautiful, you know, settings that I will always keep in my mind.
One of my unique experiences was earthquake. A couple of months ago, last year in 2019, there was I think it was a Richter scale 5.6 or something earthquake here in Yangon. Yeah, that's something, for me, that's quite unique. It's not something I think I could have experienced well, obviously they happen everywhere else, but it's very much,
for us,
and it's also scary because the infrastructure here is not built for earthquakes. So I live in an apartment that's quite old, I think 50 years old. And I know that if there was a serious earthquake, then I would be in some big trouble. So that was a scary, unique experience for me.
I think a unique experience for me was People's Park. Just to see so many different types of parks in one park, where it was just so accessible for everyone, and there's something for everyone to enjoy.
You mean like the roller coaster?
Yeah, like the roller coasters, and then there's the water park, and then there's the actual
arcade.
Park, and then there's the arcade, and then there's so many different parts of it. So that was definitely, and also the e-scooters, because I've never seen those. So for me in Bagan, the e-scooters were definitely new, unique experience. Really good. Yeah. Okay.
First day I tried on the traditional clothes for Myanmar. Yeah, and I couldn't do it. I didn't know how, so I needed a lot of help with that. Yeah. Probably need some guide to how to do it.
I tried putting on paso.
Yeah, couldn't do it.
For me, it's this, you know, how they drive the car in here, you know, it's fantastic, you know, because I never saw a car crash, so I think, you know, they are the very good driver in here, and the people can trust, you know, as well when they come here. So even a taxi, you know, who looks old is a safety place, you know. I think this is my experience, you know, I can say the biggest, because I use every day the cars. And for me, is the first number one is the safety and to talk with the people, because some driver as well, they can speak English, not much, but I can talk to them, you know, and they talk to me back, you know. This is for me the first, you know, and I feel it, you know, very warm, you know, in this country, you know, because actually, you know, this is my family, you know, because my wife come from here, my sister-in-law, and I rest as well from the family. This is, I love to come back, you know.
Maybe one of the things that I really like is that every morning I went with the monks for asking the offerings, and that the people gives everything. I mean, every day they are waiting for the monks to sell, well, to give them some rice, whatever they can participate. And this is something that, well, at least right now I only see in here, the way that you give everything you have. And it's really nice.
I think it's maybe the go out of the electronic. Yeah, sometimes when we have dinner, the electronic will go out and for just a few seconds, but it's really scared for me.
I think a lot was shocking or interesting because it's a different culture. But I don't know, do you have a specific example?
Well, yeah, just in general, like, it's totally different from where we come. I think, how can I say, when you come here, we notice that we are way too spoiled in our countries. Especially we went to see a school a Buddhist school, and I think that was one of the most shocking parts, where you see one teacher with 80 kids, and if you know that we have one teacher for 25 max, I think. So I thought that was quite a difference, yeah, compared to our countries.
Wow. I mean, I had so many experiences, and many of them were unique. I mean, unique, which you will not find in any other part of the world. But my most unique experience is my stay as a monk in a monastery. Yes. The most difficult and the most inspiring experience. And many others, smaller but also impressive. I cannot just get out from my mind.
Of course.
That's a really good question. I don't think there's been anything kind of shocking. The one memory that I think I will take is seeing Bagan for the first time and seeing sunrise over Bagan. I know that's not shocking or different. That's what everybody does when they come here, but that was really beautiful, and that will be etched in my memory for a long time, I think.
Before I came to Myanmar, I'd never been to Asia, and in Europe, I've always been to Europe, and in Europe it's very cold. So when I came to Myanmar, I didn't think it was this hot, and that was very different. And the second thing is probably the temples. There's not like temples in Denmark at all, so yeah.
Okay, no, well, it's maybe not like a scary experience, but more, what came to mind when I got into here is that the people are really like open and really friendly. Well, like in an extreme way, they really like want to help you out with everything. When back home you are lost, it's basically someone points you the direction. While here I was in Dawe, and I needed to find a way to the station, and someone actually was like, no, you can hop on the back of my my scootmobile and I'll take you there, and from there on had a couple of drinks with him as well as he paid. And so people are really willing to help out, and really friendly people in the country. I'm really thankful for that.
Thank you. Yes.
I got surprised. It's nothing major, but I've noticed a lot of women here wear some sort of yellow things in their faces. And actually, yesterday we was looking. We wanted to know what's going on. I mean, I thought that maybe there was something going on during the day of yesterday. People had to put this stuff on the face. Actually, when we checked on the internet, we found that it's just a normal, like, makeup. Was it? Yes. And that was quite funny because I never seen anything like that. So in the other part of the world where we live. So.
Of course. Yeah, well, we took the night train from Yangon to Mandalay. That was very intense for us. It was 17 hours in a night train. But
it was very bumpy.
Yes.
And it was a bit strange at night. We didn't feel like 100% safe.
Yeah.
But like nothing happened to us, and yeah.
It was just very new, and
yeah,
you know,
exactly.
we're not used to night trains, and so it was a very new experience, new environment, new people, new everything. So we were a bit, not scared, but a little worried, I think. But everything went really well.
Yeah. I'm glad we did that because it was a good experience. But on the other hand, I wouldn't do that anymore.
Yeah. Got it. So.
The unique experience is many stray dog, and then many times the stray dog is, how to say, chase him.
Wow.
Yeah, so he need to run away. And the unique point 他にあるなんか。
あともうみんなその朝からお坊さんにこうやって朝起きてみんなこうやってとか。
From the early morning, the Buddhism, how to say, very strict. Yeah, not like the other country, like the other Buddhist country like Thailand is not so much strict like this. And even the, how to say, the Myanmar people is the Buddhist is a lot, but the Myanmar holiday have the like a Christmas holiday and the other ethnic holidays including in the Myanmar holidays.
それはすごいなって。日本とかでもないもんね。
because like Japan, the Christmas cannot be the holiday because not their culture.
Right.
But in Myanmar, all of the Myanmar people, most of the Myanmar people is a Buddhist, right? But Christmas is the holiday, right?
Right.
Yes, I have unique experience a lot during working time.
Okay.
Yeah, like if I order A to my staff, they will create the B for me or something like that. But that one is mean how to say. They try to be A, but they cannot be the A. But okay, they try their effort. Like, but that's one little bit unique for me.